Retainer clients suck. I'm going to show you exactly why that is, whether you're a service provider or a product provider. Don't do it, guys. It's going to save you so much hassle with the next few steps I'm about to share with you. What's up, bosses? I'm Talyn Rahman-Figueroa, your personal brand consultant at Boss Diplomat, making you look so good you can't be ignored. Retainers suck, guys. Retainers suck. It's kind of like having a really beautiful marriage that has lots of dividends and lots of love and lots of memories, but then it gets really sour at the end of the relationship. You hate each other. You want all of their money. You want to take them to court. You want to rip them out piece by piece. That is what your retainer client's gonna end up if you work with them for a really long time. When you work for a client for a really long time, you're in this like hamster wheel where you're going round and round in circles, just churning out the same things. This is very common for a lot of marketing folks. You want retainers because, you know, they feel safe. They feel like they're a good investment. You don't have to chase more clients to make money into your business. But for your brand reputation, it is the complete opposite of safe. Retainers have a certain set of expectations that they want you to fulfill on a monthly basis. But if you don't renew that goalpost at any time of your conversation, it's going to hurt your reputation. Let's imagine you're a social media manager. You do the same thing for your client every single month. However, what you don't know or what you may not be aware of is that other people are also poaching your clients for the very same service that you're providing, cheaper, faster, better quality, or whatever that promise is. You don't actually know who they're talking to. You don't know what media they're watching. You don't know who is talking into their ears about you behind your back. And this can really hurt you in the end because you are completely unknown. Of course, you don't want to be fired by your retainer client, but eventually it's going to happen. And this means that you are not in control of your business. You pretty much handed the keys to your client the minute you took them on, kind of like silently told them, hey, you're my boss. You call the shots. You tell me what I need to do and I will do it for you. It becomes a one-way thing where you are now exchanging money for services and that's it. And this is bad for your brand because you've just given away that power to the other party just because they are paying the bills. And let's assume that you are kind of in control. You run at least a quarterly meeting just to update them on what's going on. If you're having those kind of conversations with your clients, good job, because at least you're somewhat in control of the situation. However, if your goalpost is not moving, if your deliverables is to continue posting on behalf of the client 30 days a month with no end goal, that's going to sour your relationship with the client overall because the goalpost is just not moving. And let's assume you don't even have any conversation with your clients. You're sending them a monthly report or some kind of thing, and you feel like you're giving them information that is useful for them. But if your email's like this long, being very professional, very courteous, and saying, I enclose a report to tell you what the analytics are looking, and I hope you're very happy with it, and I'm here for any questions. They don't know what questions to ask you. So you're pretty much leaving it to them to come up with those intelligent questions that is actually going to be useful to you. What you should be doing instead is spoon feeding that information to them and tell them, hey, has your sales gone up in the last 30 days? And how have you been finding them? And if it's got nothing to do with my work, that is a red flag on your part and you need to start acting fast. And this is why having a retainer client really sucks, because holy crap, that is so much pressure. There's so much pressure for you to exceed expectations or get sales into that client's bank account. Having said that, of course, the client is paying you to get them big results, but it needs to be a two-way relationship. It cannot be a one-way thing. And this is why it's going straight to divorce, guys, because the other party is not doing anything. So, what's the solution, huh? Instead of having a retainer relationship, what you want to do is give your client a timeline of no more than 6 months to help them grow their business on social media so that their followers are buying products and services directly from them using the platform that you've built. So if I did a really great job at the end of the 6 months and delivered on my promise, you have the freedom to renew that contract for another 6 months where we will have another goal, so that you're always moving the goalpost just a bit within a fixed timeline, and the client knows exactly what they're paying for. They know exactly when this relationship is going to end. If they're really happy with you, they will continue with that 6-month cycle, but you have full control on how you're dealing with that client. Can you see how the language is very different all of a sudden? You should attract the clients who really want to work with you, who respect your process, who respect your pricing. And if you want to explore more about what to do about this situation, get on my calendar. It's so easy. Just grab a free 30-minute brand session with me, get some Talyn time in, and let's make you so awesome you can't be ignored.